Hey everybody, it's just Man Summer Ballistic, and today I'm bringing you commentary. It's kind of resemblant of that dinosaur MMO I did earlier in my YouTube years so far. I'm gonna talk to you about a Star Wars MMO idea, and I know there's already a Star Wars MMO out there. I know there's the Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic, yeah. But what this guy suggested, I was on a Machinima Facebook page thing. The question was, what would be your ideal Star Wars game? And this guy says, a mix of Battlefield 3, where you can drive jets and tanks and motorcycles, but use Star Wars material, of course. And multiplayer, where you customize yourself, your player, your weapon, and you have big open maps, and be able to go into space. And a mix of Halo and Mass Effect, where you have great storyline campaigns, but with the choosing options of Mass Effect. And then he says, or an open world on the PC to support the massive maps, kind of like an Elder Scrolls game, where you can choose your race, become either a trooper or pilot or whatnot on either side, and go to open planets. Now, what I said as a reply to that, I said, why not combine the two? Why not have a game that's both a first-person shooter kind of Battlefield 3-esque kind of thing, but also have it as an open world Elder Scrolls game? I thought that was that got me thinking how cool of a thing that would be if you actually combined those two kinds of games. I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be so cool if you're a trooper? I don't know what time they would set this in, of course, but let's say it's before the movies, of course. You're a trooper and you're fighting against the evil, like, Sith Empire of old, of course. And, like, that would just be so cool to me. I can't see how that hasn't been done already. But then adding the aspect of, like, a Skyrim open world would just be fantastic. Can you imagine that? Like, I can't. Okay, I'm trying to put all of my thoughts into words. Imagine Battlefield 3. But your tank or Jeep, let's say Jeep, because that's better, is like a hovercraft. Let's say that the one they used in Star Wars: A New Hope on Tatooine. I forget what it would be called, but it's pretty regular looking. You have that kind of thing, and you're just driving around. Let's use Tatooine again, I guess. You're driving around Tatooine, and suddenly, boom, explosion happens right beside you, and you're like, oh shit, I guess there's a battle around here. And you're, I don't know, let's say you're a smuggler in this situation, I guess. You're a smuggler, and you don't really want to get in on the fight, but maybe there's some things you can take from it. Like, maybe there's a bonus, and I guess it would be not a quest, but, like, it would just be a thing that, like, people would be like, yeah, we'll pay you this much if you help us. And then maybe the other team would try to do that. They'd be like, no, come help us, and we'll give you this and this. There'd be, like, a fucking system for that. That would be so cool. And bounty hunters, I can't begin to explain how cool that would be. Like, can you imagine? I feel like there would be NPCs, but it would be mostly people. Let's say that there's this guy on one group who's like, I really do not like this other guy. You know, I should hire this bounty hunter. You could be that bounty hunter that guy hires. And at one point, I feel like you'd get famous on the game, at least. You'd be famous, a fucking Boba Fett level bounty hunter. A lot of people won't get that reference. By the way, may the 4th be with you. That's the day today, anyway. I'm recording this. I think that'd be so cool. Like, I can't explain. There'd be like guilds for it too. The Bounty Hunters Guild, the Smugglers Guild. But okay, the difficult part of this would be adding in Force users. I don't know if that would even be in the game. I feel like that would be really hard to pull off. It's done in Skyrim with swords and stuff, but again, I don't know why I said Skyrim. I mean Elder Scrolls in general. It's been done in that game. I feel like if you made it look like that, though, it would be kind of awkward. I want the game to just be a whole your choice thing. You follow your own story. You make it up as you go, maybe even. That you can be a Sith Lord. You can be a Jedi Knight. You can be a smuggler. You can be a bounty hunter. You can be what the hell ever you really want. You can be a fucking... Oh god, whatever Jabba the Hutt is, you can be a fucking... I don't want to say mob boss. And I don't mean like the species, the Hutt. I mean, like, you can be what he is, a gangster. You can be that kind of thing. You'd rule a town if you wanted to. Hell, maybe even in the game. I know that wouldn't be canon in a lot of situations, but you can make your own town if you like wanted to. If you had the amount of credits to spend, you can make your own town and have like all the people that you know in that town. Maybe you could build a Jedi Academy if you wanted, like a fucking place you go to train. Like, wouldn't that just be cool if you were the master of something like that? Oh my god, see, thinking about it is so cool to me. I think it would be... if you pulled it off right, it would be so cool, but then again, it could fail so hard. Like, going back to what he said, I even think just a Battlefield 3 game that's a fucking Star Wars theme would be cool. I mean, like, okay, I don't want to say they haven't done that yet, because Battlefront 3, Star Wars Battlefront 2, I mean, is a great game, but I mean, like, it's not... I'm using gameplay from Call of Duty, of course, opposite to using, like, Star Wars The Old Republic, because I feel like this is what it would be more like. There'd be, like, you'd be called into battle, and there'd be, like, a chaotic little thing, and you'd be a fucking Republic commando, like that game. That's the game I was looking for in the first place. Mixed with Star Wars Battlefront 2, with, like, how the battles are placed, how it's all set up, like, with battles. I think that'd be, like in Defiance the game, they have, like, the open world, and they have the separate thing for battles. I think that's a good system. Maybe it would be just PlanetSide 2-ish, though, where the battles would just be always happening. I think that's a cool system, but it would be really hard to pull off. I understand that. There'd be multiple planets, of course. Oh, but I really want this, guys. I think if we try hard enough, we can get it to happen. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.